The first step in the analysis of the archaeological sites was to build databases of every known archaeological site in our two study areas. That includes 18,000 sites in the VEP North study area and about 7,000 sites in the VEP South study area. Now, these are sites that have been documented by archaeologists over many decades. The information on most of the sites in the VEP database comes from archives that are maintained by the states of Colorado and New Mexico.
And someone hears the term archaeological site, what you might think is that every site is like a city or a town or a house. But it turns out archaeologists are getting pretty good at identifying much more subtle traces of human activity in the past. So a large portion of these 18,000 archaeological sites that were recorded in Colorado, for example, were not actually residences that ancient Pueblo people lived in. They were something else. They were either a kiln where people fired pottery, they might have been a hunting camp, they might have been a field house, that people didn't actually live in all the time. So one of the first steps in our analysis of the data was to figure out which of the archaeological sites actually represent places that people lived as opposed to places that people just passed through or did some particular activity.
The VEP analysis of archaeological sites focuses on those that we call residential sites, or the places that people were living. A typical Pueblo home included a house that had living areas and storage areas. It also consists of the artifacts that accumulated during the time that Pueblo families lived in those houses.